The city management sim is a very popular genre in video games, and I'm going to be taking a quick look at one of the newest ones that will be coming out soon on the Xbox. What's up, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. So this is going to be my preview for Aven Colony, which is developed by Mothership, and it is published by Team 17 Digital. It retails for $30, and it will be coming out on July 24th. This is kind of an early look preview at the game. It's going to be a short video. I'm just going to kind of give my impressions of the first couple missions, which is what I'm allowed to do. So the basic gist is that Aven Colony puts you in charge of humanity's first extrasolar settlement, where you can build and expand your super small colonies into massive sprawling cities while dealing with these extreme challenges that you face on these alien worlds. Now, I've never really gotten into the city management sim. City Skylines, I couldn't get into it, mainly because I felt there wasn't a good enough tutorial to play the game, and that's where this game kind of hooked me. It has the tutorial setup where you can kind of learn the ins and outs of the game, and then you get thrown into this first mission. So I'm playing the campaign mode. There's two modes in the game. You have the campaign where you run through all these different kind of worlds, and this is the very first one. You also have sandbox mode, which is kind of unlimited and you can do what you want. But in campaign mode, it kind of tells a story and it gives you objectives to complete. And when you complete those objectives that they set for you, you get rewards and the like. So I felt like I was learning the game, and it was making it enjoyable as I was completing these objectives, and in ways I wasn't really enjoying other games like it, where they just throw you into it and expect you to know what exactly you need to do. So like a city management sim, you build different structures. You need to build stuff for electricity, you need to build farms so people are fed, you need to build habitats so your workers can you know, have a place to live, storage so things can get stored, air filters so you can kind of filter out the toxic gas and keep the oxygen aplenty. And that's your basic kind of, it's like any other one of those things, but I really kind of enjoyed this exotic locale. Like, we're on an alien world, it's got these kind of exotic plants, there's even like sandworms that might show up and things like that. And it is, you can tune it to how you want. So you can play through the campaign, and there's like 7 difficulty settings: normal, hard, insane, but then there's like beginner and cakewalk. So if you're one of those gamers that feels overwhelmed every time you play one of these games, you can set it to a difficulty that is comfortable for you, where you can have the extra supplies and you get more things, you know, more resources from the land, so you're not constantly under pressure and things like that. So as I was playing it, I was enjoying myself. I was learning how to play the game, and I was having fun, and it made me want to play more of the game. And it's pretty intuitive too. Right trigger will open up the menu where you can then find all the different kind of things you want to build, whether it's a mine to get nanites, to build some of the structures, or if you want to build the drones so they can go out and actually build the structures, a whole bunch of different stuff. And then it has like the in-depth stuff you want at a quick glance. Like at the bottom of the screen, you can see how happy your population is, what the O2 levels are in the area, how much food there is, and things like that at a glance. And it goes super in depth. It has like 12 distinct overlay modes that you can flip on at any point in time and see. You got resources, commute, structures, drones, water, stuff like that. And the whole point is to play through the story, and you can so you can rise in the rank from colony governor to expedition president. And that's kind of the whole point of the campaign, and I really kind of enjoyed that aspect of it as I was playing it. The more I played, the more involved I got, the better I learned how to navigate what would at first glance seem to be like cumbersome menus, like, because it's so in depth. Like, each one of the buildings can kind of, you can move characters to and from, or say you want 5 people working at this building to 2 people working at this building. There's so many different things you can kind of do with the game that would feel overwhelming to someone like me who doesn't really play these type of games. So I was enjoying it. So it has the depth that you would expect if you're a hardcore gamer, but then also you can play it as like a novice like I am and still have a good time learning the game. So the first clip you saw was when I just started this first mission. Now the second clip is basically when I'm getting to the end. You can see how big my colony has gotten. You also got to make sure, because you have to prepare for winter, because in this environment winter comes, and when winter comes you get less food from the farms and you get less energy from the solar panels. So you got to make sure you are stocked up for the incoming climate change. And then sometimes you run into aliens that will kind of disrupt these alien life forms that will disrupt your buildings and kind of like latch themselves onto the structures that would need to be cleaned. And of course you got to kind of like cordon off the industrial, the residential sections, because if you put them kind of all close together, the air quality will get worse and worse. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Those are in all these different types of games. I really wasn't expecting much from this game, to be honest with you, when I started to play it. I was thinking I was going to go in over my head, kind of with how I was with City Skylines, but because of the game's tutorials, because of the way the campaign is structured to help you, grow and learn the game as you play, the more I played, the more confident I got with the game, and I'm really looking forward to sharing with you, when we get closer to the release date, my full review of the game. But I just wanted to give out this little preview, a little taste, so you guys can put this game on your radar when it gets close to launch. We got about 21 days. July 24th is when this game will be available on the Xbox One. I'm not sure if it's going to be, I'm not sure 100% if it's going to be on PC, but I would assume so, and PlayStation. I just know that for now, at least, it's on Xbox, but I'm assuming it'll be on PlayStation and PC as well. Retails for $30, but it looks like if you pre-order it now on Xbox, you get an extra mission, and you can also get it for cheaper. So all in all, my first impressions, this preview, is I am impressed by what I have played of Aven Colony, and I think if you are one of those people who are die-hard city sim players, you'll find a lot to love here in this. And if you're a novice like me, if you really don't like these games but have always kind of wanted to give it a try, then I would definitely consider picking up Aven Colony when we get closer to the launch of the game. Anyways, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this quick preview, this Ranzini spotlight of Aven Colony. If you did, hit that like button, consider subscribing for more content. Keep an eye out for this game when it launches on July 24th, and I will see everybody in the next video. Later.